coming east on Greensbury. There's an entrance into the field. I need you to get in.
Good afternoon, Kootenai County residents. Firefighter Tony Blasek with Sergeant Harrison here from our partners with Post Falls Police Department. We wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you guys about some fireworks safety stuff coming up with the 4th of July holiday. This is going to be a big deal. With COVID going on, we know that there's going to be a lot more fireworks purchased because of some of the big fireworks shows being canceled. And so more than ever this year, we want to talk to you about fireworks safety. First off, give you a little bit of data from the National Fire Protection Association. In 2018, fireworks started an estimated 19,500 fires in relation to 4th of July fireworks. 1,900 of those were structure fires, 500 vehicle fires, and 17,000 outside fires, which is a main problem here for us in Kootenai County because we have lots of areas just like this with dry grass that as soon as those fireworks go up, you can't control where they land. And if a hot ember lands in something like this, we're going to turn into a fire very, very quickly. Burns accounted for roughly 44% of the 9,100 injuries that were treated in emergency rooms in 2018 for firework-related injuries. 36% of those are to children under the age of 15, and sparklers account for roughly 25% of emergency room firework injuries. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to turn it over to Sergeant Harrison, talk to you about the laws associated with fireworks in Kootenai County, specifically Post Falls, and some of the penalties that come along with those. So Sergeant Harrison.
So in an attempt to curtail some of those issues that you were talking about, Idaho and the city of Post Falls have some laws in place regarding fireworks. And so the best way to look at it is if you purchase your fireworks in town at a fireworks stand in town, you're probably going to be good to go. Things like firecrackers, Roman candles, bottle rockets, almost anything that goes up in the air and explodes is going to be against the law for the city of Post Falls and for Kootenai County in general. Penalty-wise, so believe it or not, it's a misdemeanor to have these aerial fireworks like bottle rockets and the mortars and stuff like that. There's limitations on how big sparklers can be. Shooting fireworks at the parks is a $300 fine, and so we don't want to do that because, like you said, in a lot of our parks they're big, lots of grassy area, trees, stuff like that. So it's a separate $300 fine for shooting fireworks at the parks, and misdemeanors for some of those big ones that go up in the air, the big firecrackers, stuff like that.
All right. Well, the other thing I wanted to have you cover real fast is what happens if I do light one of these illegal fireworks and it does start a fire, or it does possibly even hurt, maybe even kill somebody from a resulting structure fire.
Yeah, so that can kind of get lumped in with the criminal fines and fees. And then there's obviously also civil restitution. So you're lighting off a mortar, and we had this happen just a few years ago in a neighborhood here in town where somebody was lighting off a mortar and it goes over and injures someone. So there's civil restitution as well. So criminally, you can be held liable for causing damage, and then civilly for bodily harm as well. There can be expenses incurred with you guys having to come out and extinguish fires. So it's while it might be entertaining, it's not worth the risk to life and to property.
Absolutely. Well, so just a few safety tips that we'd like to give to those of you that are going to participate with the Safe and Sane fireworks that we can buy in town. First, never let your children handle those fireworks or sparklers. Just a quick little bit of data for you. Sparklers can burn at roughly 1,200 degrees. Glass begins to melt at 900 degrees. So you can only imagine what a sparkler can do to the skin of a child. If you are going to allow people to use sparklers, make sure their feet are covered. They're not running around in flip-flops like a lot of times we do during the summertime. Pets, I know you guys have a lot of pet issues during the fireworks. They're scared. Make sure you keep them inside and try to make sure that they're not going to be able to get out and run away. Wear safety glasses if you're going to be the one lighting the fireworks. You never know when some of those are going to shoot or if the fuse is a little bit short. And make sure you never ever light a firework in your hand. A lot of injuries are to the extremities, the hands and the feet with fireworks. So never ever light a firework in your hands. Keep a bucket full of water and a hose nearby in order to spray down your fireworks after you're all done for the evening. If you do have a dud, do not attempt to relight the fuse. This is when a lot of injuries occur, and then they can possibly go off up to 15 minutes afterwards. If you have a dud, spray it down or put it into that bucket of water so that we don't have to worry about it. If you want to avoid a trash fire, after you're done with your fireworks, make sure that all of your burnt fireworks have been doused with water. Alcohol and fireworks. 4th of July, lots of people are going to be partaking with alcohol, and I know you guys run into this with the DUI stuff.
A lot of DUI emphasis stuff going on around the 4th as well, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, alcohol and fireworks don't mix the same as alcohol and driving don't mix. A lot of injuries are actually to middle-aged men drinking and using fireworks, so remember, those things don't mix, okay? And we hope you enjoy your 4th of July holiday.
Absolutely.
Thank you to Sergeant Harrison for coming out and joining us for this. And enjoy your holiday, be safe, and follow some very simple safety tips. Hope you have a good 4th of July.
Happy 4th.